but it played sort of like a History Channel docudrama. It wasn't really entertaining.
Actually, wait a minute. The Impossible, Naomi Watts is up for actress, best actress.
Well, she did a lot of crying, so you know she was gunning for it at the end.
Well, so you think she might win?
Well, no, I hope Helen Mirren wins from Hitchcock. I mean, is she not nominated?
Yes, no, wait. Helen Hunt is for The Sessions.
Oh, I saw that. I can't believe that.
Now tell me...
She already got it for As Good as It Gets anyway.
I don't see Helen Mirren in the actress in the leading role.
That's surprising. Another overlooked actress.
Well,
fades once again into obscurity.
So you're a graphic artist, and you've done animation, and the animated feature films are Brave, Frankenweenie, Paranorman, The Pirates, Band of Misfits, and Wreck-It Ralph. Did you see any of those?
I saw Wreck-It Ralph.
How was it?
It was good. I mean, I was entertained. We spent a little bit too much time in Candyland or whatever it was, some pink candy world. But it was good. It was entertaining. I'm not sure if I'd watch it again, but...
You didn't see Frankenweenie?
No, none of the other films interest me that much. You know, these CG films, they're all kind of the same. They're all these comedies with a bunch of wacky, crazy characters. And they're all kind of... It's all like sort of nonsense. I mean, it's not even really entertaining. It's just, let's do some fart jokes, or let's do some, I don't know, some stupid humor jokes.
Yeah.
The stories aren't that interesting.
I haven't really been blown away by any CGI.
And did you say Brave was on there? I saw Brave.
Yeah.
I saw Brave.
How was that?
I thought that was terrible. I think that's the worst Pixar film I've seen yet. Next to Cars. I mean, Cars is the worst, but...
What's the best Pixar movie?
Let's
say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
The Incredibles.
Yeah! Yeah! Do you know Jason Lee is the villain in that? The little kid with the crazy hair? You know who he looks like? The villain in The Incredibles? He looks like Heat Miser. Did you ever see that Christmas special? I think it's the year of the year there was no Christmas or something. It's the song that has some call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch.
No, I did not see that.
Turns to snow.
I'm sad to say it sounds very entertaining.
But yeah, I enjoyed that movie as well by the Pixar, The Incredibles.
Second to that, I think Finding Nemo. Although I've seen it now a few times, no, I still think it's good.
Welsh on the World. They should have a Pixar movie about walking dogs. And then you could have all kinds of funny different dog... Because then Pixar, they had a cute dog in the movie Up, right?
Well, we did... Well, Disney already did Lady and the Tramp.
Right.
And then we also had Balto. And then we had... what was that other dog one? The one that did really terrible.
Frankenweenie?
No.
That's about a dog that gets put back together again.
There was some other horrible Disney film with a dog in it. Lady and the Tramp is the best.
101 Dalmatians.
Oh, that was good.
The Aristocats?
Terrible. Although I like the animation on the lawyer character.
The Jungle Book.
The animation in that was good, but I don't know. The story is a little...
Hey, one of your favorite movies... Okay, so you were talking about you went to see Les Miserables, but you walked out, or no, you were watching it because you got a special screener because you were at the Academy.
Yes, I got an Academy screener, and I saw Les Miserables and...
Les Miserables?
Les Miserables.
Is that the raw version of Les Miserables? Les Miserables.
Yes, it was shot very raw, very visceral, with camera angles that were very amateurish, like... Well, it was like handheld practically the whole time, and they'd have these sweeping camera angles constantly for no reason. And it's like a person walking around one of the actors, and you're stupefied watching it, really. And no one takes a breath to say anything except sing it.
The director didn't get nominated.
Yeah, I can understand why. Although, didn't you say that was up for Best Picture?
It is up for Best Picture.
I don't see how.
But they do that now with the Academy Awards. They have, it used to be just 5 movies, and now it is 9.
But haven't you noticed a correlation between things that go up for Best Picture and how much money it grossed in the box office? It's like the movie that everyone goes to see is the one that gets nominated because people saw it. And if it didn't gross a lot, I mean, people don't see it at all and no one knows about it.
Well, there certainly is a ad campaign that goes with pushing it to the Academy voters. I used to be part of the Country Music Academy, the Academy of Country Music.
So you're
and so
an Academy.
I think I paid $50, and that made me a member, and then I got to vote on. You know what? Anybody that I voted for, none of them won.
But you don't even like country music.
Well, I used to be a DJ. No, look at all the country right next to my CD library. Let's see. There's David Ball. I met David Ball. He is an awesome guy. He is more swing country, fun stuff to dance to. Dina Carter, met her.
Oh, there's this hidden side to you. I never knew you liked country music.
Well, yeah, I love 80s music. I love all kinds of music. Diamond Rio.
Well, do you vote then, now that you're an Academy member?
No. I did for 1 year, and then you had to renew, and I said, screw it. None of the people I voted for won, so.
Yeah, that kind of sucks when that happens.
Welsh on the World, what do you think about your segment? Was there anything else you wanted to cover, or shall we catch up on it again?
Yes, there are many topics we didn't get to cover, but due to time restrictions and time zones, we're just unable to.
You're being heard in Thousand Oaks and Simi Valley. They play this show 3 times a day and on a internet radio station out of Thousand Oaks called KNJO Radio.
Oh, well, I have a lot of friends who live there. So I'd like
.com.
to say hello and thank you for listening, and be well and be safe.
Can you please tell them to listen? Because then more people will hear this show.
Okay, can you please listen so that more people will hear the show?
It's hard to compete against that Ryan Seacrest that owns everything.
I know. But, like I said, if you're not in front of the camera, you're not anywhere.
We don't have to be in front of the camera. I think it helps the world that I'm not in front of the camera.
Well, a voice can only travel so far. You need the picture, too.
People are tired of the picture. People that are listening to this are doing far, far more interesting things.
It did work against a few people, huh? The picture.
So,
I mean, look what happened to Rick Astley.
Rick Astley looked ghastly.
And Steve Perry and John Parr, it wasn't always good.
It was okay to have mullets back then.
It was okay to have mullets, but...
Actually, Rick Astley did not have a mullet. He had a, what do you call it, a bouffant hairdo.
Crew cut. And then he turned into Fabio later on.
Yeah, that's interesting. Check that out, that progression of Rick Astley's career. He turned into Fabio later. It's weird.
It's almost like he was channeling Michael Jackson at one point and then decided no.
So the world would be a much better place if we didn't see each other, basically, is what you're saying. Darkness should reign over all.
Darkness? No, I'm not saying that. You're saying darkness should reign.
There should be...
I'm saying let there be light. Let there be pictures.
Well, very good.
I think in pictures. I draw pictures.
Hey, do you want to plug anything?
Plug?
As we wrap up your segment?
What?
Any personal things? Like, you don't have a website or anything, do you?
No.
Okay. So just...
I remain forever and always enigmatic.
Okay, see, maybe I like that to do that as well, the enigma thing. Although the 90s band wasn't that great. But you know what? That's the end of Welsh on the World. Thank you, Robert Welsh.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much.
Let's go walk a dog.
All right.
As we go outside of the last place on earth where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcastro Valley, California.
And here's today's podcast picture.
The picture I took a couple years back. When was this? Oh, yeah, it was 2009. I was living in Huntsville, Alabama, and if you drive west about an hour and a half, well, a little less than that, actually, you end up in Podcastro Valley, California. Nope, sadly you don't. But you do end up in Florence, Alabama, also Muscle Shoals, Alabama. They're kind of right next to each other. In fact, I kind of misnamed this picture. It's not really Muscle Shoals, Alabama. You're looking at Florence, Alabama. But if you keep going on that road that you see, that the road, if you continue going that direction, you end up in Muscle Shoals, which was a fantastic town where several people recorded, including Tina Turner, Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits recorded there. Oh, a huge, I think, Steve Miller, a multitude of famous soul singers. It's just an amazing historic spot for great music that was recorded years ago. And it was a cold day when I took this picture. So cold. I was freezing. This picture just doesn't show how dang cold it was. But I thought, I'll take this picture, and someday I'll have a podcast and a blog, and I'll put it up there at mikesdailypodcast.com. I can just foresee it all happening. And there you go. A lot of seagulls. You can't see them in the picture, but there were a lot of seagulls there. And that is actually the Tennessee River that you're seeing. It's a beautiful little spot. Oh, I also went to a coffee place. There was a really nice little coffee house in Florence, Alabama. I quite enjoyed it, just thinking back. And there's so much history, the Civil War. There's some cool landmarks around there. Helen Keller's house is near there. There's a Frank Lloyd Wright house near there. Cool. Sadly, that was the last time I saw Florence and Muscle Shoals, Alabama. But I saw that picture today, and I thought I would share it with you, because you're the awesome Mike's Daily Podcast listener who has decided to quit soda.
Oh, no! Nobody's gonna drink my earth beer!
There. It's okay, Brewmaster. There. Yeah, Brewmaster, maybe you can start making, a healthy root beer. Make it out of actual roots. Yeah, make your root beer out of actual roots.
I don't know how to make that kind of earth beer.
I can help you, Brewmaster, for I am an engineer. John Deere, the engineer. Yeah, Brewmaster, there's an answer to anything! Except why the whole world is making a big deal out of Jodie Foster coming out of the closet. Who didn't know that? Yeah, Golden Globes is always gets news, gets press, gets attention for the dumbest reasons. Ricky Gervais is mean. Actors and actresses get drunk. Does the world really live with its head that far into the sand? And is the world really that addicted to soda? I guess it is. Tomorrow we will bring you the segment Wow Shuts Wow. Plus we'll hear from the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, Benita, and the Brewmaster again, if he decides to come back.
I have nowhere else to go.
That was a great Richard Gere impression.
Who?
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com. Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!